5 things you didn't know about Frasier next on Retro Serial. Hey everyone, I'm Ian C. You're watching Retro Serial. Frasier appeared on NBC in 1993 and ran for 11 seasons until 2004 when it was taken off the air. It had 264 episodes to its name. Frasier starred Kelsey Grammer, David Hyde Prince, Jane Leeves, Perry Gilpin, and John Mahoney, and more. And while you may have already known all of that, you might not know these 5 facts. But before we get to today's episode, would you please do me the honor of hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this on your favorite social media. Those 3 things right there are free for you to do, and they mean the world to us here at Retro Serial. If you want to know when these things come out, please hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. And if you want to take your dedication to this channel, so to speak, a step further, you're more than welcome to follow the links below to our Patreon page, where you'll find 2 levels of support. The first level is the Cornflake Club, which is just $3 a month. It's a tip jar saying, hey, we like what you're doing over there. Please keep it up. But if you want to be on the Insiders Club, you have to join that Honeycomb Hideout. It's $5 a month, but with that, you get most all videos and most all podcasts at least 1 day in advance. At least advanced enough so you can say, hey, I saw it before all you saw it. I'm a Retro Serial snob. If you don't want to have somebody taking money out of your account every month, well, I understand that. We also have a one-time donation availability for you at our Venmo page, which is at @singularity_production. Both those links are in the description below. And now, with that said, let's get to our 5 facts. Coming in at number 5, the show that almost wasn't. We all love Frasier. Frasier is about noted psychologist Frasier Crane, who has an on-air call-in show in Seattle. Most episodes revolve around his off-air relationship with his brother Niles, who is also a psychologist. His father, who is a retired wounded police officer. His father's physical therapist, who they all kind of clash with from time to time, and Frasier's producer, Ross. But it was almost a very different show. Kelsey Grammer had a deal with NBC before Cheers was taken off the air, but he was really tired of playing the role of Frasier Crane. So instead of it being Frasier in Seattle, it was going to be set in Denver, and he was going to play a paralyzed entrepreneur who ran his business from his apartment and regularly clashed with his physical therapist. You can see it would have been a very different show. And here's a bonus fact for you. The role of Ross was originally going to go to Lisa Kudrow from Friends, but they decided in the end that she was already well known from Mad About You, and Friends was getting off the ground at the time as well. So they made the switch there, and the person who played Ross was actually going to play Daphne. So there's a little switcheroo there as well. So it was almost a very, very different show. And coming in at number 4, the most popular cast member. Who was the most popular cast member? Well, that can be difficult to determine unless you're going by who got the most fan mail. And who got the most fan mail by far was Eddie. Yes, the dog Eddie. He got the most fan mail, making him, in my opinion, the most popular cast member. Actually, Eddie was played by 2 dogs. The first one was Moose, who retired after season 7. He just couldn't do what he did in those first 7 seasons, and when they realized Frasier was going to go on for a while, they realized they needed to make a replacement, and they replaced him by Moose's own son, Henzo. Unfortunately, both dogs have passed since the end of the show Frasier. I loved Eddie. I mean, he was awesome. And I think he stole the show in many of those scenes. I don't know if you agree with me or disagree with me. Leave it in the comments section below. Also, who was your favorite cast member in Frasier? Let me know in the comments section below. But I got to go with the fans on this one. I got to go with Eddie is the best cast member. And coming in at number 3, Frasier Crane in 3 different sitcoms. We all know Frasier Crane was a staple character on Cheers, and of course we know the character from Frasier itself. However, did you know that Kelsey Grammer played Frasier in another sitcom? Yes, he was on an episode of Wings. The character Frasier Crane lands in Nantucket for a seminar on psychology where antics ensue. I'm not going to get into the actual episode here, but it's interesting to note that he played Frasier in 3 separate sitcoms. And by the way, he is the only actor, as far as I know, he's the only actor to be nominated for an Emmy for playing Frasier Crane in 3 separate sitcoms. He was nominated for Wings, he was nominated for Frasier, obviously, and he was nominated in Cheers. Very interesting. Did you know that? I didn't know, and I haven't actually seen the episode of Wings. If you've seen that episode of Wings, let me know in the comments section below. Coming in at number 2, the callers are famous people. One of the regular scenes on Frasier is his interaction with his call-in guests. But did you know that those voices are famous people? The list includes people such as Elijah Woods, Kevin Bacon, Ben Stiller, and many, many more. Even Tommy Hilfiger is a voice of one of the callers on Frasier. I didn't know this. All 137 famous people who call in are listed on IMDb. Did you recognize any of these voices? I certainly didn't. But if you did, leave it in the comment section below. And coming in at number 1, what's that theme song all about? The ending theme song to Frasier, titled Tossed Salad and Scrambled Eggs, was written by Bruce Miller and performed by Kelsey Grammer. Bruce was given strict instructions not to refer to anything in the show. He couldn't refer to Frasier, he couldn't refer to call-ins, he couldn't refer to psychology. So what was he to do? Well, I don't know why they forbid him to do those things, other than I think they were trying to stay away from that typical trope theme song where the theme song of the show basically describes what the show's about. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. If you know why they forbid him to write anything about the show, please leave it in the comment section below. I would really like to know. So instead of being direct, he played off metaphors. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs refer to crazy people or people who need some help. And I Hear the Blues a Callin' refers to people calling into the theme show. And Kelsey Grammer, I thought, did a marvelous job. Did you know what that was about? Well, I did. Obviously, those metaphors are pretty simplistic on the front. You can tell what he's getting at there. But I actually loved the theme song to Frasier, the ending theme song, that is. All right, well, now it's your turn. What fact did I leave out that you would have kept in? What fact about the 5 facts that I shared did you like the most? Anything you want to add, please leave it in the comments section below. And please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. Follow the links below if you're so inclined to dedicate some of your hard-earned cash to growing this mogul YouTube empire. I would certainly appreciate it. I'm Ian C. You've been watching Retro Serial. Stay safe and stay retro, everyone.